Day 10, 10th of December. It's Friday, so hopefully something good. Last Friday we got a barrel-aged sour from Lindheim. Let's see what we got today. Big can. So Sally Cat or Monkey Brew. I've lost track at this point. I can't remember what was most recent, so it could be either one. Well, it's pink. I imagine that means it's a smoothie beer. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so it's a fruited beer. Well, I mean, you don't have to be that experienced to pick that one up. It's a fruited beer, but it's hoppy. It reminds me of the collaboration they made last year for the first day of December, like a fruited New England IPA. I mean, the haze would sort of back that up, wouldn't it? And what I think is the hops are sort of throwing me off about what the fruit could be. I'm thinking that it could be raspberry. Yeah, so I get berry, but I also get a little bit of that like piney character from hops. This is an interesting blind tasting. Okay. It's just like hoppy, vanilla, and maybe raspberry. As an interesting, like, sort of smoothie dessert IPA kind of thing. I have no idea. But let's go in for a taste. That's so confusing. Oh, that's incredibly confusing. It's sour. It's sour, but it's sour in a very different way to a kettle sour. It's like fruit sourness. But it's quite sour, so it has to be kettle sour, doesn't it? This is an incredibly confusing beer. I have no idea what is going on with that sourness. I don't know if it comes in the fruit or if it's a kettle soured beer. It seems like a fruit sourness, and so I'm leaning on the side of it just coming from the fruit. But there's so much sourness and not a whole lot of fruit. So it can't be, can it? At the same time, there's not very much bitterness, and I don't get much of the hop flavour that I was getting in the nose in the body, like in the flavour of the beer. Yeah, it's mostly fruit in the body. It's really thick, but it's not as sweet as you'd expect it to be from the thickness of the body. I don't get so much of the hops anymore in the nose, but I have to trust my initial impression there, because as you taste, you become blind to the things that were obvious up front. But I still don't get much fruit on the nose either. It's an incredibly confusing beer because none of the things seem to fit with each other. It's like I was getting some hops on the nose, but they're not in the body. I was getting a small amount of fruit on the nose, but then it explodes with fruit in the body, but no hops. It's super viscous, it's super thick, but it's not very sweet. What? It could be like a weird far out fruit, like it could be pomegranate or something. I don't think it is, but I mean, I have to say it's raspberry, but it doesn't seem that raspberry to me. Okay, I'm gonna go with my first impressions. I don't really know what the fruit is. It's so weird, but I'm gonna say it's a smoothie IPA a pale ale with lots and lots of fruit added. And I think it's got vanilla in it too. The fruit, either raspberries or sour cherries, chisba, or it could be something really left field like pomegranate. The amount of acid there is just, that's one of the things which is really throwing me off here. Because if it was a smoothie IPA, they wouldn't have kettle soured it. Unless it was a Hudson Valley style sour IPA. That's what it could be. Or it could be a weird fruit. It could just be like a sour beer with fruit added, and I just do not understand what the fruit is blind. Let me think about that for a bit. What a mindfuck. We have to figure out what it is now and figure out how wrong I am. Looking forward to this one. Alright. Gnome Christmas Sour. Oh, of course it's lingonberry. Yeah, man, no wonder I couldn't figure out the goddamn fruit. Who puts lingonberry in beers? Oh, as soon as you say it, as soon as you fucking say it, it's right there, jumping out at you. Yep. I made lingonberry jam like 2 days ago. I should have picked that one, but I mean, that's such a left field thing. It's exactly like what I said. It came right out of left field. Oh, but it was dry hopped, so at least I got that, huh? I did get the hops. It has some other things in it too. It's got salt in it. It's got coriander. It's got juniper berries. And I did not even come close to picking any of those things. Let's see if I can do it now. Or was it salt? Salt's in the flavour. No, I didn't get that. No, I still don't. I don't get a saltiness in the flavour. It explains though, lingonberry, that totally explains why there was so much acid and so little aroma from it. Right, coriander. No, can't get that. Juniper berries. Nope, can't get that. No, that's it. Outstanding. What an original beer. That was very fun to taste blind. I'm not even mad that I got it completely wrong. I mean, I was in the ballpark, but lingonberries, damn. I'll be interested to hear if anyone managed to pick that out blind. If you picked that out blind, leave a comment on Facebook or on YouTube, because I want to hear that. That's a pretty good skill if you managed to do that. In fact, if you had it blind with me, what did you think it was? I'm interested to hear what where other people's mind went, because mine saw the color. I think my brain saw the color and went straight to raspberries. What a perfect beer to taste blind. Super fun. Cheers, Monkey Brew. All right, see you tomorrow.